Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Fall Guys. We're gonna hop straight into a solo show, of course. We got an outfit to fit the theme of the season, and yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. I know the last video that just went up, I did it in a group of people. Those will still be happening, but I just figured, you know, it's a new season, let's see some of the content solo, and you know, yeah, just this is how it is. I'll mix them fairly. But if you have watched that episode, you may realise that was recorded just after the season came out, whereas this one, it's been like a few weeks since that was recorded, I think, and I have a story for that. I'm sure you guys will find it quite entertaining. But yeah, I couldn't get into the game to get any thumbnail shots for the thumbnail, so it's kind of pushed back and delayed and forgotten about, but got it out as of recording this, like literally just sent it out, so yeah. Anyway, Solo is taking a second to load in, so I thought I'd tell you guys the funny story of why it took so long to get back into Fall Guys. Not like in terms of interest, I've wanted to play and like record it for a while. I just haven't been able to because the game physically would not let me. Like, in case you don't know, Fall Guys uses Epic Games' online services, even though I play it through Steam. It's just a thing, and I know it bothers some people, and it hasn't bothered me until now, but I unknowingly, for some whatever reason, Epic Online Services just broke. And I tried uninstalling it, it wasn't working, it was being really weird. I fully uninstalled Epic Games, deleted all the files, and it won't reinstall it, and it was like, okay. Like, kind of getting panicked now, because it's like, you know, Fall Guys is like, it's not officially on the upload schedule, but it is. You know, it's like, it's there. It's there. It's like a nice constant buffer thing. If I need something to break things up, because I think they'll be coming out too close to each other, throw a Fall Guys video out, it helps. You know, it's very much like a crutch that holds the channels together more than I think anyone watching this realizes. It helps, so long as I don't spam it too much. It's in that weird spot. So I'm starting to panic, because surprisingly you feel the pressure when you're like, oh, I'm behind on videos, you know, I'll just go record Fall Guys, when you can't do that. Like, the game just wasn't letting me in, stuff was broke. So I tried reinstalling, wasn't letting me reinstall, and I am sweating bullets, okay, because this now means I can't play any games on Epic, whereas before it was just Fall Guys being funny. So I'm like, okay, no more Fortnite, I guess. You know, it's like, this is fine. This is fine. Not slightly panicked. And then, literally some random forum threads just like, check your graphic drivers are updated, and I was like, I actually thought, why the hell would a graphics driver impact the installer? I don't know, but that was the cause. And yeah, so I kind of felt like an idiot because the solution had essentially been staring me in the face for a while. I'm not sure if that was to do with specifically the uninstall, reinstall, or like the actual base issues, but either way, it's all reinstalled, everything's working fine, didn't even need to like finick around with everything. But yeah, no, it was literally just update your drivers and it works, but it was like, it was communicated so poorly because it literally, all the stuff that was broken would just open and close, and it's like, right, thanks Epic Games, love you. I don't know why your installer and online services are broken because of a graphics driver, but you know, you go on one. You have a good time. Yeah, so it's sorted now. It just took forever for me to figure it out. And I'd be like, oh yeah, maybe it's in a patch with Fall Guys, or maybe a patch with the installer. No, it was just my graphics driver. I don't get it. Either way though, it's resolved. I just kind of found it funny. That's it was like the biggest wedge this channel's had, like in the wheels for a while. It's like, normally if something's broken, reinstall it and it fixes. Not this time. I've reinstalled Fall Guys like 7 times this last week. It is how it is. Anyway, sides and roundabouts. So this is one of the new levels. And there's one upside actually of us having to take a little bit of a enforced break from this. Because we were away for so long, it means you know, I had got to play a little bit more to get our Fame Pass up before it expires, or I'm not sure how it fully works this season, but furthermore, they have added in a few more creative rounds into main show. They're gonna like drip feed them throughout the season, I believe. I think there's a total of 50, they released with like 10 or 12, so they're slowly releasing them, but they've released a new batch, which means we have a few more new levels to play with, which I will never complain about. What I will complain about is that looked like that place had no floor. Right. Oh, okay. So I like how some of these levels are designed though, because they kind of force you to look at things and go like, oh, that is a feature in creative. I like that. Like that beginning part there seemed very deliberately designed to show off like the delay feature, for example. Like I kind of like that. I like when it's like it puts it a bit in your face. Like this is all the stuff you can do. Obviously the level itself is a good example, but it's like, oh, you fucking axe. So for example, that one right there was a really good and insightful lesson on getting fucking quarted. Alright, anyway, So hopefully, because this level is new, maybe people suck a bit more at this than I'd want to give them credit for. I don't know how bad this ending part is, but oh, that conveyor belt was definitely not the right shout. And that's after already getting hit, so, oh! Okay, right, we made it. I don't think, it depends how many people are there here. Oh god, I don't know, that's not alright. What is, but like, okay, right, I think I would have been 20th. I would have been 20th. Oh, yeah, but I do like how they're designed, because it basically just shows you the comprehensive list of features and even like the lesson and stuff. I think it's cool. My main grievance is being able to build walls well enough, but that's like such a level specific thing for something I want to do. I don't really expect them to care. Anyway, what are our challenges out of interest? Qualify from any round without respawning, beat around 5 more times, and any round in 60 seconds 4 times. We can do all of those, except maybe the last one, which is, you know, play any show 6 times. Like, I don't think I'm in that much of a rush to get eliminated, but, you know, I'll pick up the XP as and where, you know, it's like, may as well. Like, I quite like the Fame Pass for this series, well, season. Yeah, I speak of the English. But yeah, no, I think definitely, I like it. I mean, I'm interested to see if they'll keep this Fame Pass thing or not. Like, or if it was like majorly successful, you know. Will we see that in other Epic Games things like Rocket League and Fortnite? I'm interested in this. Like, if they'll keep it or if they'll ditch it. It isn't interesting. Another new map though now, and it is Beans Ahoy. So yeah, I noticed in this last episode. Oh my god, I absolutely love how the background looks in this. It just, also 4.1 million plays. Go on, Fall Guys. Go on, Fall Guys. This is 100% a new one. Or at least one that I've seen. So, I'll take it. Anyway, so, oh, I see. They give you the option of 2 different ways. I sound so much like I'm doing a shitty paid sponsor, but it's like, no, sometimes my commentary does just come out like that. It's like, I promise I'm not doing a really bad sponsor spot. Fuck you! Okay, would that be in a sponsor spot? I don't think so. Got me to prove it wrong. Would a sponsor ask me to say fuck? I mean, some might. It might be like a really high IQ thing, you know? Have people actively insult your products to get it in their mind. Like, I'm sure most of you know what Bonzi Buddy is. God knows that doesn't have the best reputation. Hey, okay, well. Let's do this then. So, and we do this. No, oh, actually, this works. Yes! Oh, propulsion. Okay, and, okay, just a bit of that, and keep on jumping. I forget this is like skill-based matchmaking. I think I got a bit too complacent last time. That was almost a photo finish. We had like maybe 2 seconds of leniency there. And I am not 100% a fan of it. Either way, we qualify, that's what matters. I just want to do that a bit more. Ideally, you know, I need to qualify from a few more rounds without respawning to get that XP bonus. And in the next round, we'll be able to see if that's easily possible or not, because it is sides and roundabouts again. So we got eliminated on this last time, which means, you know, we have that. I'm not sure what to call it. We have some knowledge. We have some insider knowledge on how to not get eliminated, and better yet, maybe not die. You know, like if I can get those challenges, I will, because they seem quite easy, and I think they're a bit more rewarding this season too. You know, I meant to say this earlier. I'm not sure how the Fame Pass actually works this season. I know there's 3, all with 40 tiers, but do each of them unlock over time, or do they get swapped out with time? That's like my main question. It's like, okay, why is someone spectating me? Someone stalked me onto Fall Guys. Is this you, unnamed person? Yeah, it could be you. You could be the unnamed person. How we met him. Could be anyone. You know, why do I have spectator? I don't think any of my friends have loaded up Fall Guys. If I did, I would have had the notification from Steam saying, your friend XYZ is playing Fall Guys. It's not happened, so Right, SpongeBob, I'm not being funny, but like, can you fucking move? Right, I did not expect to get that much clearance, holy. Right. Anyway, don't eat shit, don't eat shit, don't eat shit, don't eat shit. It's so simple, but it works. Okay. It's a good strategy, You just gotta put it into practice. So, boing, 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 and then I think we'll go middle. Oh, okay, and we're on the conveyor belt. We're going in, and, 0 deaths, and maybe it was less than a minute. Actually, I could use the OBS timer to actually gauge that, so, now we're talking, you know. Still got a decent bit of time left on the recording as is, so maybe we cook up a miracle. Here. Anyway, that brings our total down to 19. Okay. Weird number to eliminate, 7, but I won't press it. I gotta say, that screen is weird, because in case you don't know, until like the end of the last season it was designed for 60 people, so seeing it be scaled down to 40 just doesn't feel... It's just not natural in my head. Because every other time I've played this game, barring these last 2, has been, oh yeah, good for 60 people, and I was, oh no, good for 40 people? Ugh. It just... Because I know most of the rounds have been tweaked to have 40, just to make, I think they set up something to do with more interesting round combinations, and what have you, which is like, fair, whatever. But it just... I don't want to say I'm like horrible with the change, it's just, it looks weird. I don't know how to describe it, the old one didn't look amazing either, but I don't know how else to phrase it. It just doesn't look very normal. And now we wait for someone to take that comment out of context. I'm waiting for this thing to like perform the cookery of the century. Actually, I might qualify first here if I keep my wit about me. And then, oh, we hop on this. Yep, okay, everyone seemingly had the same idea. I forget again. These people will be people on the same level as me, if not higher, so, and come on, I think. Okay, second, I'll take that. And that was definitely less than a minute, and we didn't die, so look at us getting these combinations. And, oh, again, very close call. I remember when that round first came out, it used to take a good little while. Like, even after the round had been out and like into Season 7 or the latter part of Season 6, that used to take decently longer than it used to. They're learning. Oh no. Whew. Either way, up next, once again, is give us a creative round. Give us something new. Something fresh. Give me something with a little bit of wham bam boom. That lined up perfectly, oh my god. So navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. How descriptive. So it says, by the way, in the card, made by the Fall Guys team. I do wonder if they'll add community-made maps to main show eventually. I'm not sure if that's like a thing or not, but I'm interested. And also, it's this one. It's this one with the pairs of tits everywhere. I got you. Right. Okay then. So my other thought is, in seasons following this one, oh my god, I'm glad I took that risk. I shouldn't have, because it was stupid, but I'm glad I took it. It's like, in seasons following this one, are we still going to get Mediatonic made levels that aren't, you know, creative? Okay, well, that's calling the team, like, uncreative, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not... Oh my god, the clutch. Don't say I'm not a god at Fall Guys, because we all know I am. Case in point. Okay, right, and then you guys are up next. Okay. Okay, fuck you. Again, if this video was truly sponsored, do you think they'd pay me for that? Maybe. I will find your address. Okay, yeah, maybe it is just me being a bit shit, but, you know, we don't talk about that. No! Why? Who put lube on the last one? Like, okay, I don't care about qualifying. If you're going to have the thing, have it sync up, please. Okay, and then I don't understand how to do these because of their collateral. I could have probably gone the rest of the way around the level. Okay, I don't like that. Hey, you know how we mentioned the delay feature? I think those things need the delay tweaking slightly because I feel like I'm hitting that too soon. I mean, understand there's a fair bit of variance on where you're standing, but oh, I do not like how the obstacle plays. Is that like in Lily Leapers, where like the positioning and stuff you can maybe have control over? Like the timing on that and like the momentum which can slide you off? Not a fan. We will take a brief intermission just to see. So Hexathon, Yawn. Create a round playlist 2. We may as well. I mean, why not? Why not? You know, it's like, we'll see what the great people have made. And actually, after we finish this round, I have a special surprise for you guys. Because I said that at the end of last time that I would be making a blender. I did record that video, it was just before my thing broke, but I did record me actually making a level in the creator thing myself. And I figure I'll share it with you guys after we finish this game. Hopefully we can pick up the remaining challenges and what have you. But I figured I'd show it you guys. It's very brief, and unfortunately my lifelong ambition of making a blender couldn't be achieved on account of the right stuff wasn't in creative yet, but it's got the spirit. Anyway, cardio runners. I thought it's by the Fall Guys team. I thought this was a community-made one. Though it is clearly newer. Instead of 4 point something plays, it's only 850-ish. So maybe they got published for these people on behalf of the Fall Guys team. Again, I don't understand the whole like procedure behind it. I haven't been following the game as closely as I maybe should have been, or, you know, would have previously, because it just wouldn't work. And we're gonna blame Epic Games for that one. It's the one thing I won't go Mediatonic at, because it's like, you think Mediatonic are using their own netcode? Like I think until the Switch actually they were using Steam's as well. So it's like, meh. Oh yeah. I like how this obstacle can mostly be negated if you know the right things to play. Just go around, mate. And oh, okay. I like this though as a concept. It's actually kind of neat. And you guys are standing there like you know what's up, so I'll trust it. And then, oh, I like this though. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So you go on this and then it suck him on. Okay, that like little lip where they met. No. I'm not a fan. But I'll go off my second. Yes, this is a whole show. It's not just a single thing. I like this final section though. It's like reminiscent of Fruit Shoot, but without the screams of guttural pain at the end of them. And also, because I don't think this is main show and it's probably a temporary playlist, I think this isn't going to be matched made, because we maybe can slightly turn our brains off. Or turn our brains down a second, so we don't need to like worry about sweating over the finish line. Thank you for contributing. And yeah, no, it seems like most people understand the thing. Like, I said, okay, ooh, okay, those punches proper like what's it called? Sabotage that one guy I just saw use them. So instead of getting him in the goal, it just landed him on the conveyor, which carried him backwards. It's like, oh, I would hate to be that guy. He would be livid. I assume he still made it, because I was like, yeah, that's good luck before the round ended, but oh, I'd be annoyed. Because you'd think timing your jumps or waiting for it to go would be a bit more rewarding, but apparently not. Apparently not. Again, I think with a few of these levels, they definitely need a bit more tweaking. Like, I am interested, like, if every level going forward is going to be made by the Fall Guys team and the editor, does that, like, give them the same freedom they had previously, or does it limit it to some extent? Because I'm interested, because there's... Well, no, because it's only race rounds that are available in it, so I assume stuff like survival rounds, logic rounds, stuff like that, maybe they're still Mediatonic exclusives? Although there has been leaks to go ahead and say that, what was it? Survival rounds are a thing, there's like lines of code there for it, which means I might be able to make a blender! Alright, what is the deal here then? What is all this then? Is this just it's a train with some balls rolling down the side, and then you run up here, and then I see. Okay. So you run along like what would be the train tracks, and then catch up with the train and run along the top of it. That's cool. And you wanna know what's cooler? I'm in front. So already this round gets passed from me. No. No. Know your place, other contestants. And then this one's just in the middle for eat goofy like that. Oh no. Oh yes. And then, oh my god, it keeps going up. And I like that. The flyover, or lack of a flyover, probably did that a bit of a disservice, but I assume this is like a wholly models train. I like that if that's creator made. That's cool. And oh, but falling off really punishes you. Because you don't fall into the abyss, you fall just to a lower point in the level. So it's like a more intense version of Slime Scraper in that regard. I like this. This is like a cool and well-made level. This is like, I assume this was made within the creative budget as well, which isn't super big, but shows you can still do a fair bit with a little. Anyway, get the numbers down to 19, which is the amount of minutes this recording's been going for. Look at me, making everything connected. Anyway, so we got this round and then finale, hopefully. Again, there's a lack of survival rounds to really thin the crowd out, so do just have to rely on qualification things. But two-faced, only 542,000 plays. Once again, navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. It's a bit... It's starting to think all these how-to plays sound the exact same. But what do you mean by two-faced? And how can well, I assume we'll find out sooner rather than later. I mean that's not the whole point, you know? It's like, Either way, hopefully you guys aren't being hit by the heat as much as we are over here. Like, I'm in the UK, so this house is designed to keep heat in. because it's like a commodity here. But oh my god, I'm in the attic. I'm cooking alive. Like, the fact I'm, like, able to, like, get out a sentence without being permanently, like, violent impulses. Okay, that, like, somehow worked. And then, you know, we'll take the side route. We'll take the side route. Maybe the side route's cooler. Maybe the people long for the side route. Oh, that's one less guy we don't have to worry about. Watch him now. He'll beat me by, like, 1 place and take the final slot. Guaranteed. That's how these things pan out. I did record a Wii Sports video literally yesterday. Same deal, same deal. And, oh, I see what your game is. I am familiar with your term. I know what you are. And then, dive time, okay. And don't get quartered, don't get quartered, don't get quartered. Hey, do a bit of a continue forward jump. And, yeah, that guy tried to get in. Did he make it in? What the? I felt a little drop in my, like, heart there. It was like, oh, no. Please don't tell me it's glitched and sent me, so I've got to, like, redo that section again. But now it seems like we are fine. Okay, so that how many through? 11? 12, okay. I hope it does take us to a finale now, because I assume the finale is another race round, just first to finish wins. So let's see. Finale or regular round? Because I want to show off my show, if you don't mind, game. So, Disc Dashers, another race, 551k plays. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. Who could have thought? It's like, I'm looking forward to when they open it up, so allowing you to make different types of rounds in the editor though. I think survival rounds will by far be the funniest ones to look at. Like, especially kind of endurance ones where it's like, oh, how long will you last? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Like, I think that those, at least for me, will be where I get most of my enjoyment from simple, you know, like those were the levels I play the most, probably thanks to the editor. It's like, God, what was it? It's like, oh God, in the old days of Happy Wheels, that kind of like design philosophy of, well, if it's really difficult, you know, maybe everyone will play and like it. And it's like, kind of. Like, I'm sure some other people remember that as well, where it was like, hardest level ever, and it's like 20,000 landmines, and there's like a 1 frame input you can make to maybe survive. And oh, I don't like how that was camouflaged. That gave me old, what's it called? Dizzy Heights vibes. You know, just off the, like, gap kind of like partly concealed by the terrain in front. Vibing with that. Anyway, let's, jump. Oh my god! Oh my god, he ascended! Well, should I say, I ascended. And then, I won. So that's 4th. Again, we thin out the crowd a little bit more. We are only shaving off 4 more people, but hey, one of those 4 people could have possibly been really good at the next round. So, for final time, 8 remain. If any of you want to feel free to disconnect. That was a perfect time. But final round. Creator-made round, I assume. What is it going to be? Like, they're showing me rounds that, like, are not in the show. I do find that quite funny. It's like, especially now, it's like, it's not even like, these are all community-made rounds. So apples and oranges, 136k plays, okay. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. Well, isn't that splendiferous? Isn't that just splendid? So, I assume they're just going to throw a lot of apples and oranges at us. Something's telling me. I'm getting a vibe here. This is full mountain on crack, isn't it? Or just fair full mountain. I'll take either, actually. But do that, and then bonk. Yeah, this is, I'm getting full mountain vibes, which is funny, because it's not been a main show for a while, so, you know, I'll take it. Then another orange enters the fray, followed by whatever the F that is. Then this. No! I was in the lead! Okay, I got the fling forward, though. I suppose that's what counts. And then I got to cling really close to the walls. Whatever, like, the nearest piece of progression could possibly be. Just hope that... Okay, that guy's been knocked out, so now it's... God, that person's really far in front. I really hope misfortune befalls them. Okay, and then... Okay, and then onto here. Oh, God, I'm clinging to the wall so good that much. Okay, I would have been a solid second. And at the very least, you know, second place, I've learned how to elevate in the air permanently. But I had a good shot there. It just... Okay, you've got sweet victory. Make it end, make it end. I like the SpongeBob cosmetics very much. That wasn't obvious. Anyway, look at him go, look at him go. 12,000, do not mind if I do, plus the benefits for actually playing the show, and oh, man. It's not too bad, that. Anyway, I'm sure some of you may be interested. Oh, sure, I'll claim that. Some of you may be interested in the level I made. So we are going to quickly load this up, and it is Neremik branded blender. So I believe we can select this, and yeah, the description is it's a blender, survive. So here it is. I'll quickly show this off because I'm sure not everyone's super interested. But it essentially is a blender. You've got these two cannons that fire fruit out. Everything's pretty much on max difficulty. A lot of spinny things, just not any of the spinny things I wanted. And if you want to watch my attempt at playing it, so you can, that's not where it's meant to. So it's like come on and slide down there. I'll go in the intended way, I guess. But yeah, they basically throw everything in, and then you need to make your way down. Because there is a floor in some places. And then, ooh, okay, so yeah, no, if you haven't noticed, like, getting staggered essentially just sends you. And then you got this final section with fans. That is not the spawn point out of pure interest. It just so happens the game felt a bit quirky and decided spawning me there was a good shout. But yeah, no, you just gotta glide on through, get in there. But no, I think it's just, it's fun, it's fun. It's like my promise of making a blender kind of came true, it's just, my original vision because of certain things not being in there didn't come true, but when they add them one day, we'll make Mark 2. But I like it. Made some things so I can say I did it, and you can see me play it and all that. And I'm going to stop spinning while I do the outro, so if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch. Lets me know you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. But until next time, we'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.